And now, the Coca-Cola Company invites you to enjoy...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is great footage that was filmed by Grandpa Irving Romanov in the late 50s, early 60s. So let's give him a big hand, a nice round of applause for Grandpa Irving Romanov. One of the places they often visited was the Bronx Zoo, which was located not too far away from St. Anne's Avenue, otherwise known as Fort Apache in the Bronx. Halloween at St. Anne's Avenue in the Bronx. Watch the giant lollipop. At one point, Grandma Sue figures that the doll has to have a lollipop too just because it's Halloween. Okay, so happy Halloween.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Tootsie Roll Pop, Tootsie Roll Pop, Tootsie Roll Pop, Tootsie Roll Pop, Tootsie Roll Pop. What is it? Yeah, and it's so.
In the late 50s, rock and roll is here. Yes, it came to St. Anne's Avenue and you have to practice. You'll see, here's Mommy with Cousin Diane. And in a while, Grandma is getting into the picture and everybody's learning how to dance. Do they come out dancers? Well, I don't know.
We're in trouble deep, wake up.
Well, as you can see, the dancing didn't go all that well, so they brought in a special instructor, Grandpa Irving's sister, and Edith. Now, Grandpa had a lot of sisters and a lot of brothers. We'll get to meet him as we move along. Rockaway Beach at Far Rockaway. A great place to get away in the summertime. Now, Grandma Betty always used to worry that she may lose either Ellen or she may lose Grandma Sue. Now, what did she do? She used to dress them up both the same way. So in the event that one of them got lost, she could always say, the girl was wearing exactly what this one is wearing. Did you see her?
The sun is shining, oh happy day. No more troubles and no skies of gray. Ever since
she was afraid to come out of the locker, she was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker, she was afraid that somebody would say,
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
it was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the locker she wanted to say,
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
she was afraid to come out in the open, so a blanket around her she wore. She was afraid to come out in the open, and so she sat bundled up on the shore.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the blanket she wanted to say,
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and the poor little girl
people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the water she wanted to stay. From the locker to the blanket, from the blanket to the shore, from the shore to the water. Guess there isn't any more.
Be a pale face, use copper tone.
Get the fastest tan that anyone can. Tan don't burn, get a copper tone tan.
Orchard Beach at the Bronx. Good place to learn how to swim. Did you learn how to swim, Grandma Sue? No. But where is Orchard Beach? Well, you get on Fordham Road. You drive straight. You get to Pelham Parkway. You keep on driving straight. You go underneath I-95, keep on going straight, make a left turn, and you get to Orchard Beach in the Bronx. Now, there's one thing that was strange about that place. The sand was black, outside the water and inside the water. But no tolls, close to home, and free. Now, if somebody would dive at Orchard Beach, they would find a trail, actually two trails. Grandma Sue and Aunt Ellen used to leave a trail in the water with their hands and feet. Not everybody can do that while they're swimming. It's not easy. Try it sometimes and see. Grandpa Irving used to try to teach him how to swim, but it was to no avail. Until today, if the feet don't touch the bottom of the water, forget about it. She does not go in the water.
Standing by the ocean's roar, do you love me? Do you surfer girl, surfer girl, surfer girl? We could ride the surf together while our love would grow. In my woody, I will take you everywhere I go. So I say from me to you, I will make your dreams come true. Do you love me? Do you surfer? Girl, surfer girl, my little surfer girl. Girl, surfer girl, my little surfer girl. Girl, surfer girl, my little surfer girl. Girl, surfer girl, my little surfer.
The world's most fabulous ocean voyage. Fresh air, sea breezes, views of breathtaking splendor, and the sights of a lifetime are yours when you board the Staten Island ferry boat at the foot of the Battery in Manhattan. All this begins when the ferry boat starts to leave the slip and heads due south for Castle William on the northeast tip of Governor's Island, which is the first navigational landmark in setting a course for Staten Island. Here in the midst of busy water traffic, you can look back at a magnificent world wonder, the New York skyline. On past Ellis Island, where millions pass through on their way to America, and the Statue of Liberty, the harbor becomes alive with activity. A constant panorama unfolds as the ferry boat churns on its 20-minute ride to the St. George Pier in Staten Island. boats change constantly, and no two trips are alike. Every crossing is a new, thrilling adventure. The building spires grow larger and seem like a curtain rising on a fantastic stage setting as the ferry comes closer to shore. Everyone stands in awe, for this will soon be the end of the world's most romantic and wonderful sea trip, the ferry boat ride to Staten Island, where all your dreams and all your adventures come true. For here is truly the world for a nickel.
Well, as Jack Benny used to say, that comedian with the fiddle. You get off the Staten Island ferry, and where do you go? Back to Orchard Beach. Yes, in the Bronx. Remember? Pelham Bay Parkway all the way to the end underneath I-95. And Grandma is playing in the sand, and Doris is sitting at the water's edge. She used to go in the water sometimes. And Grandma Betty, well, Grandma Betty, she's probably listening to the Yankees.
So pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime.
Mamma mia, that's some species.
Cut. Spicy meatballs, Jack.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Cut.
What was the matter with that?
The accent.
Micey, micey, ballsy, ballsy.
Cut.
Take 59.
And action.
Sometimes you eat more than you should. And when
Jack.
it's spicy besides, Mamma Mia, do you need Alka-Seltzer?
Well, another place they often used to go to was the Bronx Zoo. Why? It's in the Bronx, close to home, on Corona Avenue, and half the time it was free, which was nice. And in the Bronx Zoo, they also had pony rides. And Aunt Ellen tried one. Watch her go, watch her go, watch her go. And while Aunt Ellen was on the pony, guy kept on running alongside of her. Believe it or not, he became very famous, joined the Olympic team, and was one of the most famous runners that came out of the Bronx. I don't know his name. Don't know his name. And Grandma Sue, I want to go on the horse too. No, it's not a horse, it's a pony. Okay, a pony, but I want to get on it. She did, don't worry. She got her turn.
Band-Aid, stars and strips. Ooh! Band-Aid, strips and spots, charmers. No! And colors. Get some.
When traveling to Long Island or Queens, one of the bridges you had to go out of the Bronx was the Trods Neck Bridge. Underneath the Trods Neck used to be a beautiful park where you can go picnicking, play baseball, and just relax and have fun. Here you can see Grandma Sue and Ellen and Cousin Diane playing ball. It's not baseball because, as you can see, they don't have a bat. But the occasion that they were there was some kind of activity with the Boy Scouts, which was handled or participated by Aunt Jean and Ruthie. That's Ruthie.
Can you hear me?
We're back at the beach. Remember the swimming lessons they got? Well, it was so successful. Grandpa Irving taught them how to be instructors, and now they took the doll and taught the doll how to swim. Of course, the doll had to touch the water with its feet and its hands.
By beach nut, by gum, by beach nut, by gum, the flavor starts lively, the flavor stays lively, by beach nut, by gum.
Summer's over. You can't go to the beach anymore because it's too cold, but you can go on a picnic. Put on a sweater, have fun, but the most important thing on a picnic, you have to eat. Don't worry, they ate.
Diggity Dog, Armour Franks. Ahoy there, mateys. Here's a new hot dog diggity party kit. This time, a pirate party. As host, you get a real pirate hat and eye patch. And there's a treasure map and ring for you and every member of your crew. Follow the map to discover your own Armour Star Frank and a nifty pirate ring.
In Rego Park, Gertie and Uncle Max used to live with two sons, Michael and David. David was the oldest one, and of course Mama and Papa. They lived down on the basement, and every Saturday they used to go to visit them.
Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load.
Uncle Max wasn't really a basketball coach. He used to work for Lloyd Sportswear, was one of the senior salesmen at that company, worked there for years until he retired.
Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. Well, they've all had the quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started.
This is the backyard I told you about. There was a garden back there, and Grandpa Irving used to love to come and take care of that garden. There were a few stairs coming out from the basement, and down below, that's where Mama and Papa used to live. Well, here's Grandpa Irving, cigarette in his mouth. He used to smoke, and then Gertie.
Winston tastes good like a
cigarette too.
Well, that's how I feel about someone, and somebody feels about me. We're sure in love with each other.
And here's Mama. Mama was Grandma's mother, Grandma Betty's mother. And here's Papa. He was her father.
Maybe ragged and we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel
And here they are taking a stroll in the backyard in Rego Park. I watched Grandma Betty play basketball. I mean, she was good. She was all-star in her high school. Here she goes. What a basket. And Grandma Sue, well...
side by side, side by side.
Oh, how I love to drive my Buick with my sweetheart sitting by my side.
Hebrew National hot dogs are unlike any other all-beef hot dog. Every bite goes above and beyond the call of deliciousness. That's a big 10-4 kosher.
Far Rockaway. That's where Uncle Oscar used to have his delicatessen, Hebrew National Delicatessen. Being that he worked all the time, they used to visit him at his deli. Here he is, Uncle Oscar. Back at Rego Park, they used to go over there and play ball sometimes. Cousin Michael, he's the one that's practicing for Little League, used to play with him, and most of the time everybody was running after the ball. Watch that, under the leg. Here's Grandma. She was his coach. Oh, the bicycle. Bicycle, well, that was Michael's bicycle. Looked like it's a new one. And they were trying to teach Grandma Sue how to ride. And Grandma Sue started learning how to ride a bike. The only problem was she could only go straight. She didn't know how to turn. I don't think Aaron knew how to turn either. This is a rare shot of Grandpa Irving and Grandma Betty. Not often did they take pictures together. I think the next one might be at our wedding. And here's Mama and Papa in back of her. The entrance to the house was down at the bottom of the garage. Here's Michael Lewinsky, happy-go-lucky. And in the back, with a pipe in his mouth, is Cousin David. Another family gathering at Mama and Papa's. And Talon, Cousin Edith. I think Barbara Lee is sitting in the chair over there on Dan. And Grandma in the background over there with Grandma Betty and Papa. Patty cakes, patty cakes. Believe it or not, that's what they used to do instead of playing on the computer.
Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and the street lamp sputters, and soon it will be morning.
Here's Papa with the hose. Watch everybody running to help him. That's St. Erwin, and Grandma Sue's gonna come up. There she goes. Took a little while to get up, but she's getting up. She's there.
Another day is dawning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
The difference is in the taste. Man is Chevy.
What a wine.
Man is Chevy.
Here we are at one of the festus occasions that the family used to have, and that was the Seder at Rico Park, where everybody would get together at Engurdy's and Uncle Max's house upstairs, sitting at the same table having the Seder, the traditional Seder, which Grandpa or Papa used to basically be in charge of.
שניים אני יודע שאיננו חוט הברית אחד אלוהינו 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 אלוהינו.
There's nothing like a good cup of Maxwell House after you eat those matzahs.
Look at the coffee as it gets darker and stronger. Smell the honest coffee smell. Ah, smell it. But will this cup of coffee taste as good as it smells? You bet it will, because it's Maxwell House, the coffee that tastes as good as it smells every time. Maxwell House coffee tastes as good as it smells every time.
The Bronx Botanical Garden, across from the Bronx Zoo. What was separating between them was Pelham Parkway, but both places were close to St. Anne's Avenue. So they visited there frequently, and it wasn't an expensive place to go to.
Well, honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Well, honeycomb, be my own. What a darn good life when you got a wife like a honeycomb. Honeycomb. And the Lord said, now that I made a bee, I'm gonna look all around for a green, green tree. And he made a little tree, and I guess you heard. What then? Well, he made a little bird, and they waited all around until the end of spring, getting every note that the birdies sing, and they put them all in the one sweet tone.
You see the hats that Grandma Sue and Aunt Ellen are wearing? They were crocheted by Aunt Jean. Aunt Jean, no matter where she went, her knitting went with her. If you saw a woman sitting in the park and she didn't have knitting with her, it was not Aunt Jean.
What a darn good life when you got a wife like a honeycomb. Honeycomb. And the Lord said, now that I made a bird, I'm gonna look all around for a little old word that sounds about sweet like a turtle dove. And I guess I'm gonna call it love. And he roamed the world, looking everywhere, getting love from here, love from there, and he put it all in a little old part of my baby's heart. Oh, honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Well, a honeycomb, be my own. Got a hank of hair and a piece of bone that made a walking, talking honeycomb. Well, honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Well, a honeycomb, be my own. What a darn good life when you got a wife like honeycomb. Honeycomb.
What's red and orange with a double stick that's twice as nice to lick and lick? Oh, it's not banana split today. It's a good humor orange and raspberry double stick. See? There you are. 2 sticks, 2 different flavors. One side is juicy raspberry, the other tangy orange.